Well, look there, inside Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, rivals meet in the NFC East. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL. Here's a zone read to start the drive.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down, Eagles.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Dorrance Armstrong who was there to get him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll step up and run. And a nice run. He'll be close to the 1st down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
On the stop. 2 yards on the play. And an Eagle 1st down.
Third and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Commanders' 12-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Hurts. That's caught by Dillon. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Man in motion is Brown. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
Woo. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. He'll be be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. On the zone read, here's Daniels. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them, and in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's another Washington.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. His kick is good, and the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on first down. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 4. Hurts will try it again. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the first down.
Now Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead.
Eagles 7, Commanders 3.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on second down. Look in the middle. He's got Ertz. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Washington.
33-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll take off again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Washington Commanders.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
The defense not biting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Third and short, and it's Daniels. And on left side, it's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
Commanders. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A pass complete to Noah Brown.
That's good.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
First and goal.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington.
Now remember back first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are on top. It's now 10-7.
The score, Commanders 10, Eagles 7.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Second down at the 35-yard line.
Second and a yard. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. So, halftime.
All right, Mike,
ahead.
thanks very
And
much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2. kicks off. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Again, it's Eckler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. And the Eagles are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Javon Kinlaw gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll step, and he'll get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Commanders 10.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And in motion is Brown. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
4-yard line.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Loss of a yard.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
On second down, it's Daniels. Samuel has it working in the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Unfortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The motion man here is McClure. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Devontae Smith. He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Give him 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Philadelphia.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
An 8-yard
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's McLaurin open on the left side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
It's Eckler from the pistol. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Cooper to Gene on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Look in the middle, he's got Ertz. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Darius Smith on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. We'll give it to Eckler on the option, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Daniel. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. Taking off, he'll try. And he's in! Jaden Daniel. Touchdown, Commanders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Eagles 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
That's Goddard in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Before third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Second down throw for Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 5 yards to go.
To throw is Hurts. That's complete. The Commanders come up with it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ballgame is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They run. Eckler. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 47-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.